Worthy by Design. Hello there. It is such a delight that you joined us on today's edition of Worthy by Design, brought to you by Advent Cable Network Nigeria, ACNNTV. On this show, we focus on the journey from girlhood to womanhood and everything in between. I'm Iberi. Welcome. Let us start off with a little exercise. Take a few seconds and think about yourself. How do you feel about you? Are you excited or full of regrets? Have you buried your head in shame because, the circumstances of life? Or are you like our guests whose presence, has a way of just filling the room, even without uttering a word? Well, that is the focus of our conversation today, self-esteem and courage. And with me in the studio is Mrs. Joy Additional. You can see the presences, filling the studio. It's good to have you, Ma.
Thank you for having me.
Yes. I'm sure we'll learn a thing or two on how to have her kind of aura. Now, we'll unpack this whole self-esteem thing. What is self-esteem?
Well, I will start with the definition by Wikipedia.
All right.
That says is an individual's subjective evaluation of their own self-worth. Overall, it refers to a person's sense of self-value. Now, it includes a range of factors. Your identity, your self-confidence, feelings of belonging, your worth, your innate competence. It's just a confidence in one's worth and abilities and knowing their limitations. It can be either high, your self-esteem could be high
or low.
It could be low. And some can even be inflated self-esteem. Having a low self-esteem generally makes you not believe in yourself.
True.
You talk down with yourself. You don't even believe in your own, competences.
Even when you're good at something.
Even when you're good at something. Even when someone says to you, oh, it's nice, you find it difficult to accept, to even say, oh, thank you. It kind of has a very negative impact on your life in general, on your progress in general. Low self-esteem could come from your upbringing, through childhood, constant criticism of you, even your parents.
Or
Comparisons. Even your parents can create that low self-esteem in you. Yes. And you compare with friends, peer pressure, comparisons. Even when you're better than them, that's why we advocate for parents to not talk down on their children. Because as you grow older, you never feel you're worthy of anything. It develops. It could even grow way past your low self-esteem. I have first hand on it.
Okay.
And not me personally, but I know someone very close to me that because of the way she was brought up, feeling like the other sister was loved more than she was loved. That's why I say sometimes, most of the time, it's how you are brought up. It's your upbringing. It's your childhood. Most importantly, it's adverse more in your childhood.
You hear parents say, can't you see your elder brother? Or can't you see your elder sister? Is that how she behaves?
Sometimes even teachers.
True.
You put up your hand in class to answer a question and your teacher talks you down and says, keep your mouth shut, you think you know everything. You won't ask the next time. And this grows on and it develops a kind of character of the person. And so on that, I think we should learn to talk, speak more positive things to the lives of people.
Whether or not they are your children.
Their children. And whether or not they are achieving your perceived goals. Everyone has their moments and everyone has their time. So we're all different.
So these things come together to make the person.
Yes.
So a woman you see today who has a low self-esteem was a kid who may have, been talked down on, or may not have been encouraged, or something may have gone wrong.
Sometimes even in your marriage, in your partner, in your marriage. I even believe that most of women low self-esteem are usually more enhanced by their marriages. If your partner is constantly talking down at you, not seeing a good in the woman, sometimes infidelity could make a woman have a low self-esteem because you feel like, okay, not good enough. That is why he's out there. Maybe that is why I'm here. Maybe that's why he's not with me. And that grows and grows and it eats deep in. And at a certain point, you're almost not turning back. But the good news is that you can pick yourself up. You can dust yourself up.
You shouldn't remain there.
You should not remain there. You can choose what you want to happen to you. At the end of the day, it's in your hands. You don't allow people to demystify you. You choose, yes, you can't control what people do to you.
True.
You can't control how people relate to you.
True.
But you can control
how you respond
to them.
And that response has to do with your self-esteem.
Yourself, your confidence. You have to build up your confidence. You have to find that in yourself which you know is good. Evaluate yourself. Praise yourself for your achievements.
As Nigerians will say, you are doing well.
You're doing well.
Tell yourself you're doing well. You see a lady who can carry herself, who has a very healthy self-esteem, and they're like, that's pride.
There are two things.
Okay.
Pride is different. Self-esteem is different.
Okay.
Pride in itself is defined as the pleasure of satisfaction taken in an achievement, possession, or association in what you are. In what you are.
You are, okay.
Not who you are.
Okay.
You're taking pride in what you are, in what you have achieved, in what you feel you have become.
The fact that, okay, I have graduated from school, I have a good job, I have this, I have that, I've gone here, I've gone there.
Yes.
Okay.
So that is pride. That is not self-esteem.
So self-esteem is built around who you are.
Your personal confidence, your personal worth. Think about it yourself. Who am I? Your integrity. What you're doing when nobody is watching. I work on those. That's where my self-esteem comes from. In fact, pride and self-esteem are intertwined. You can't really take them out all together. But I will say, I pride myself in the fact that I tell myself that I consciously make an effort to have some level of integrity. So I work and I bask in that fact that you can't catch me napping. I am who I am. When I say this, I want to stand by my word. And so that gives me this shoulder. I carry it. I really walk tall.
Okay, so that takes us to the issue of courage. What is courage, and why should a lady carry herself? Why should she carry herself, and how should she carry herself?
The outward manifestation of your personality or attitude as a woman, your demeanor, your mien, your manners, which of course these days also translates to how you dress. Let's not forget the adage, dress as you want to be addressed.
Addressed, yes.
Her posture, her regal bearing, informed by her behavior, her pedigree, her training, how you sit, how you talk,
how you relate to people,
how you respond to things. Are you in public? Are you within a confinement? Whatever you do, wherever you find yourself, you should carry yourself with some dignity. Yes, you can say, respect yourself, dress appropriately at all times. Dress appropriately for whatever occasion, wherever you find yourself. Because even that in itself gives you that confidence.
True, it does. It does.
Even that in itself gives you the confidence. This courage you talk about is just knowing that, wow, oh boy, eyes are on me. I'm good.
Yes.
You know,
I'm
so
good to go.
yes. So by that way, you know, you carry yourself by refusing to give in to peer pressure. Because sometimes when you yield to peer pressure and you cannot attain the certain things that your peers have or the surroundings or people around you have, that brings also back to low self-esteem. Because it carries you back to that low self. You can't carry yourself well. You don't feel proud. You don't feel good in yourself. And that reduces your courage. You know, I am not kind of attesting to myself, but I want to believe that a lot of people that know me know that to some extent I try to carry myself well, and that boils to the fact that when you're working wherever you find yourself, you don't have extra luggages. You're confident. There's a confidence. There's something that is giving you confidence. There's a confidence in you that I'm just doing right.
Let's pick up on that issue of confidence, right? How can a lady build her confidence? Or let's talk about your personal experience. How did you get to build your confidence?
Well, by you treat yourself the way you want others to treat you, or the way you want to be treated. You treat yourself the way you want others to treat you.
And somebody's wondering, how can I go about this? It sounds very Herculean. Treat yourself the way you want to be treated.
Yes. Treat yourself the way you want to be treated. If you do not want to be talked down on, looked down on, you have to have self-love for yourself. Self-love, self-respect for yourself. Take time to love yourself. Take time to evaluate yourself. Put it in the tens. Are you 5 over 10? Are you 6? I think if you're 7 over 10, you're good to go. You can have it all.
True.
So I treat myself the way I want others to treat me. For example, for your age or for my age, there are certain things I would not dare to wear. Not because I don't want to wear them, but because I don't want to be looked down on somewhere regarding the society that we're in right now. This is our own society.
Perception is very important.
This is our own environment. And certain times we have to just do what, you know, is acceptable within the society. You know, and for that is treating yourself the way you want to be treated. It's like saying that, yes, like you're dressing the way you want to be addressed. That's how you carry yourself. I over the years I have you also don't be obsolete.
You need to update yourself.
You need to update yourself. Don't find yourself like you're like, you know, like a fish out of the water at any given point in time. Try to update yourself. It's very important.
Because that in itself gives you some kind of confidence.
Yes.
You know, I read something recently. I'm not sure the percentage now, but that a lady and a guy could go for a job interview, and the guy is maybe 60% qualified for that job, and the lady is 90 to 95% qualified for that job. She might decide not to go because she doesn't have 100%. But the guy with his 60% has his confidence on 100. What could be contributing to such?
Your personal goals, your personal drive. You challenge yourself. That is what that is part of what contributes to that kind of a mindset. I find myself in that kind of situation too. Never give up. just refuse to give up. I'm going to do this. Even if this, I have been to a place before, and they asked me, are you on appointment? I said yes. But I wasn't on appointment. And when I eventually entered, and the man said to me, Madam, I don't know you, but you said you're on appointment. I said yes. I lied.
I like the confidence.
And then he said, oh, okay, sit down. Believe me, I eventually got what I wanted. Because I told him, I said, I lied. If I had said to you that I wasn't on appointment, they wouldn't let me in. But now I'm here. I'm not going out. And he was like, wow, nice, sit down. These are the things you have to be confident. You have to challenge yourself. Don't give up. Push, keep pushing. Keep pushing, strive to be the best. Strive at your goals. You know, you can't kick the door once and it will open.
Keep trying.
Keep trying. Keep trying. I have come a very long way. Maybe to shroud it in a bit of a mystery, but for women, I have said to myself, what is in her that is not in me? What does she have that I don't have? Maybe this, maybe that. Okay, let's see. Sometimes it's also good to compare yourself with others positively so that it can push you.
Push you to grow.
To grow. There is some healthy competition at that. It will push you to grow.
So it gives you room to expand. Don't stay limited in that small space.
Because that space, it's not going to work. You can't live in a cocoon forever. You have to just spread your tentacles. And some people will say they have mentors and all of that. I hardly do ever have mentors. I admire people. I admire their gates. I admire what they're doing. I admire their successes. But I am the architect and the author of my own fate. I will not hang my leaning under your own sun, because that makes it unhealthy. Chasing after someone's progresses makes it very unhealthy. You know, try to find your own space. Find your own room.
And grow in that. I think that's a very convenient place to draw the curtain.
Yes.
Find your own space, find your own room, and grow in it. That will positively impact on your self-esteem. Knowing that I worked at it.
Yes.
I got here.
Yes.
You're over the roof.
Yes. Because the self-esteem actually says that you should realize your limitations and embrace them. Stop looking for validation from people.
So I think we'll stop there. Validate your own self, find your room and grow in it. I think that's one of the biggest lessons I've learned today. Find your room and grow in it. Stop looking down on yourself. Trust yourself. Face and conquer your fears and carry yourself with grace. You know why? You're enough and worthy by design. A big thank you to our guest, Mrs. Joy Additional. Thank you so much for sharing your time and knowledge with us.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
I know I have contacted some of your aura. Okay, let's head over to our quick fix segment and get fixing. I'm Ibera. See you there. Hello there, we are here again on the quick fix segment. Today, we're going to learn something very interesting. I know if you're like me, you would have had issues with tying double wrapper. That's what we're going to be learning. And we have in the studio a very beautiful guest. Her name is Udochiabaya. So she's going to be teaching us how to tie double wrapper. So what do you have for us? I can see two wrappers here. Why do we have two?
Okay, this one is a joint wrapper. You know that some wrappers, they come
too short.
Yes, too short. So you need to join material to get it longer.
Okay. Or there are also some people who are very tall. So when they have the normal length of wrapper, it's too short for them. So you need to join an extra fabric to have, you know, the normal length, or else you'll be having 3/4. I know you see some people having 3/4 wrapper. You know, that's not cool at all. And you know, I promise this year I'm going to make you look, you know, peng. So that's what we're trying to do. So let's get to it. Show us how to tie this double wrapper.
Okay, let's do this.
So first, these wrappers, are they the same size?
No.
Okay.
One is longer. The up one usually come longer. Then the down one is shorter.
So I know wrappers come in 6 yards.
Yes.
So how do we cut it? When I buy a new wrapper, how do I cut it?
Your tailor will cut it for you. You will tell the wrapper that you want to tie 2 wrapper. So the inner one is going to be a little bit smaller than the up
outer
one.
one.
Yes. So that when you tie it, you can get the normal stand so you can walk freely.
Okay.
But if you tie this long one, covers your leg, and when you try to walk,
move.
to move, yes.
Okay. So when you're cutting your wrapper next time, the inner wrapper is shorter than the outer wrapper. That's the length is shorter than the outer one. Right. So let's get to it. Show us how to tie.
Okay. You spread your leg.
Okay, spread your legs, right. New generation sisters like me, please get these lessons. Why do we need this, please? What's this for?
To get the normal, to get the tighten.
Okay. Because the wrapper might be too short.
Short, yes, because it's just 2 years.
Okay.
See the back. You have it here.
Okay.
Okay,
So this is supposed to help us get the tying easier.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So the wrapper is usually short here. Okay.
So you tie it.
Okay. Okay, please turn around.
Make it.
Okay, so these extra tails, ensure to put them inside.
That's right.
Okay. Can you walk?
Freely.
Okay. So it's important to spread your legs so you can walk freely.
You can walk freely. And this one.
So the second one is not tied, you just put it under. Right.
Yes.
So please turn around. Let's have a full view of you. Can you see that? Please come.
So
how does she look? Amazing. Okay, so with this wrapper, you can have a beautiful red blouse, a white blouse, or whatever. Then, of course, your gele to match. Remember, we're going to smash our looking good goals this year. So make sure that you take these lessons. They are very important. Let's go through the steps again. First, take your wrapper to the tailor.
Yes.
Ensure that, what does she do? She cuts the inner one smaller than the outer one.
Yes.
So you can walk easily. And they should add little tails.
Yes.
They should add little tails to the end so that it's easy to tie at the back. And then what do? Spread your legs and do the tying. After that, you're good to go. Just step, and we're good. Okay, so that's all we have for you on today's segment of Quick Fix. Remember that you are worthy by design, so you must look good in this beautiful new year. Till we come your way again next time, remain worthy by design. See you.